my identity? I never really thought about it actually. I guess I'm just every day waking up here, doing what I need to do, and whatever that feels right, I just do lah. Like I draw my cartoons in hopes that you'll make someone happy, and I guess as a cartoon artist, that's what I do lah. Cause I was quite surprised that there are like people who are much older than me, 50 years, and they like message me and say they enjoy the cartoons, and they say they don't watch cartoons, they don't read comics, but they actually follow mine and they enjoy it. So I was like pleasantly surprised that wow, even like, because I kind of like assumed that people my age will only read these cartoons, and then because it's kind of like political and it resonates with the youth, but I was quite surprised also when I have friends who told me that their children also enjoy the cartoons. I'm like, wait, what? Do they really understand the humor and the context of it? But I guess it the thing about COVID Ball Z series is that it has something for everyone. I guess like for the kids, it has like some decent action, some very colorful characters that children will like, and then for the youth we have the things that we can relate to, and for the older generation it's something like a sort of like a simplification of the current issues in Malaysia. What kind of issue? Usually people just they laugh, they're happy, and they send me a message saying that my cartoons help them feel less down during such a depressing time, and I'm glad that my cartoons are able to do that. Yeah, mostly it's positive lah. It's hardly any negative comments, and I really appreciate that from the readers. But there were some people who came to me. I did not see these comments myself, but I have some friends who came up to me and said that some people were complaining about your cartoons. You're making light of the situation despite how serious the pandemic is. But I like to see it this way that it is a serious situation. It is a very sad and depressing times that we are all going through, and the comic is just to make you laugh and try to see a more happier and lighter side to it lah. Yes, I mean, of course, the seriousness of the pandemic is not to be underestimated lah. But we all could use some levity lah in such times. Actually, one thing as a kid, I've always like observed things like from the side, don't really get involved much. So I guess like over the years, when I like to observe things, I like to like craft stories around my observation. So that's why when I see this whole thing happen in Malaysia, apart from the political turmoil and the whole COVID pandemic, I see there's an opportunity to tell a story about it that is more straightforward and more of a light-hearted reading, and it doesn't overcomplicate the matter lah, because we all Malaysians, right? We all like things to be convenient. So I kind of see like my cartoons is a form of convenient storytelling. Not the most accurate. I have to really like remind people that my cartoons are not the most accurate form of storytelling, but it's storytelling nonetheless, and it's only for entertainment, and I hope it makes someone happy. The biggest gap I think would be the racial gap. I think because sometimes I feel that we always talk about perpaduan, we're taught in school about unity and all that, but sometimes it's not translated to what I see online and in real life. Especially like, Chinese people only hang out with Chinese people, Indian people only hang out with Indian people, and then Malays only hang out with Malays. So I wish that there were more things that we all could do together, because it's really fun when I work with with my Malay brothers and sisters. They are really, really fun. When I hang out with my Indian brothers and sisters, they are also really, really fun to hang out with. And it's just that it's not brought forward much, that you only see it in the media, but it's very surface level, but you don't really see it like the real harmony that we have. I mean, the greatest example of like great harmony we could think of is that when there's sporting events, everyone gets together, and I guess the most recent thing is Popcat. The whole Malaysia just like had to beat Taiwan, but Thailand overtook us last night. So this Popcat where like everyone has this game of a cat, and you just click to pop the cat, and there is like a global leaderboard, and everyone got together to. We were number 10, I think, like a few days ago, and now we're like second or third now. So we are actually very, very united, but it's how to say, not presented in a way where it's in the mainstream, I guess. How do you put it that way? Like, you don't see it like mainstream that often. Yeah. Like, it's only on these fringe kind of things. Here's the thing, if you feel that, you have passion in certain, things about art, just go for it. Just do it, and do it because you love it. Don't do it because like you want to be rich or famous someday. You're just doing it because you enjoy doing it. I did it because I enjoy it. So, don't let like anyone stop you from pursuing what you enjoy doing. As long as you don't hurt people, I think it's a good thing to have. Yeah. Because what makes you you. So you want to pursue art, go ahead and pursue it. Just don't be an inconvenience and don't like go and bother people lah. Yeah. I would say it has its challenges. But I think most important for anyone who wants to pursue this path, you have to have a plan lah. You can't just like, I'm gonna drop everything and start a comic career tomorrow. You can't do that lah. You have to like have something to sustain you, because knowingly that if you were to pursue something like this, you have to do it not for the money first. You have to like do it because it's something that fulfills you. Then over time, when you will find ways lah on how to monetize the whole thing. Then just go ahead and do it lor. Just hope everyone stay strong, stay safe, and take good care of themselves during this pandemic, because it's something that isn't over yet, and I just want everyone to be safe. And you can still celebrate at home, but just make sure that practice good hygiene and SOP lah. Hopefully everyone's get out of this together. Let's aim for a good ending lah. Let's aim for a good ending. It's tough, and it's quite sad to see that this kind of things were to happen to regular folk, and sometimes we wish we could do more. So in hopes that with my cartoons that I will get to bring it forward to reach out more audience and more people get to see about the challenges that even the regular folk has to face lah, and hope it brings light. And there, of course, there's certain levels of humor and comedy in it, but hopefully that when people see it, people are aware. So the main idea that from my comics is I get to spread certain level of awareness that that we are not all in the same boat in this pandemic. So hopefully we all can get together and help each other out as much as we can.